Hey, beautiful souls. I pray that you all are having a blessed day so far. In today's video, we have an absolutely, definitely delicious curry seafood with shrimp and mussels. And of course, I had to add some eggs because I love eggs with my curry. The sauce was so flavorful, you guys. Let's get into this recipe. Now, I wanted to leave the head on for this recipe, but I did want it to look a little more gourmet, so I wanted it to look cleaner. So we're going to clean out the back of... always do this, okay? This is not the part I'm talking about. You're always going to clean out the back, and if you're leaving the head on, you just want to use some scissors or a really sharp knife. Start right where I'm showing you, right at the bottom of the head, like almost the neck of the shrimp, and then you go ahead and you could cut it and take the poop track out and still have the head on. I've gone places where they have head-on shrimp and they don't clean the back, and I'm just so shocked by that. And so I don't usually do this, but for this meal, I wanted to do this just to clean the shrimp up a bit. Like I said, I wanted it to look a little more gourmet, like if someone came to my restaurant, how I would want it served. So that's why I clipped off all the little legs and all that good stuff. And you're going to see how clean it looks when you do that. You don't have to do this. This is just me being extra. Okay? Okay. All right, so I'm cleaning all that up, and look at that. You see what I mean by it just looking cleaner? So that's what I wanted for this cook. And I bought some mussels, and all you have to do is pop them in a pot on high heat and let them open up. Once they open, that's it. Turn off the heat, and they're good to go. Very simple. And now all my shrimp are nice and clean and just looking so beautiful, if I do say so myself. And we're going to go ahead and chop up these vegetables. I have cilantro, red bell pepper, onion, scotch bonnet, scallion, and a carrot. We're going to cut those up, boom, add it to our bowl, and then we're going to go ahead and add some seasonings. I'm loving the array of colors already. All right, so I'm adding some ground ginger. I'm adding some seasoning salt, black pepper, allspice, Jamaican curry powder. You can use any curry that you prefer. Okay. Some cayenne pepper. I love Jamaican curry. It's my favorite curry in the whole wide world. Oregano. And then you're going to go ahead and give that a nice, good mix. It looks good already. There's some countries, there's some cultures that eat raw shrimp, and they would probably really like it like that. It looks good, and you know it has good flavor. So anyway, to this pot, I added some butter. I'm using Blue Bonnet. Use whatever butter, or you can also use oil. Use what you prefer. I always say that, okay? Cooking is meant to inspire, so use what you have. Now I'm just leveling out the shrimp, and then I'm adding the mussels on top, and I'm going to just even that out a little bit as well. And then to this pot, I'm going to add a little bit of water. I want to say maybe 1/4 cup of water. 1/4, maybe a little bit more than 1/4 cup of water. And I'm going to also add a good amount of lemon juice, maybe like 1/2 cup of lemon juice. I really wanted this to be zesty, spicy. You can add coconut milk if you want to add a little sweetness, but for this, I wanted that zest, I wanted that spice, and plus shrimp has a natural sweetness to it already, as well as onion. And look at that. Once you cover that up, you let that sit for about 4 minutes, and then you check on it. You want it, as soon as the shrimp turns pink on both sides, you want to turn off the stove because it will continue to cook, and you want your shrimp to be juicy. You want the sauce to be nice and not too thick, not too thin, but coating all the seafood and veggies just ever so comfortably and delicately. This was delicious. I was eating it so fast that all the food stayed on my chest. You ever do that? Like the food is so good and it just sits there. And then for my boiled eggs, I actually like to put my eggs in the air fryer on 300 for about 15 minutes, and then in an ice cold bath, and then peel. So simple. And now I'm just about to give you a little something to show you how enjoyable this is to eat. You just want to go ahead and take the head off, and you want to actually suck the juices out the head. If you are a shrimp eater, you like the shrimp with the head on it, you understand what I mean. The flavor inside the head is so different. They would say it's umami. Okay, it just has a different kind of taste, a very earthy, delicious, oceany taste, but it's not too strong. So good. And then with all the vegetables in there, this meal is texturally and flavorfully delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this seafood recipe video. If you did, let me know in the comments. God bless and peace.